Hey everybody, Chris Bober here with Team Bober at Nebraska Realty, and welcome to St. Patty's Day of 2020. It's a little bit different because this is the day that we're stuck inside, where everything's shut down. But I want to tell you a little bit about how you can protect yourself and your home from the coronavirus. And what I did is I actually met with a friend of mine. She owns biotech recovery services and the Steri-Clean franchise here in Nebraska. I'll share information about how she can come into your place of residence or work to help with that, but she knows what she's doing. And here's some advice that we got from her when we go out there. Again, here's Steri-Clean, that's the website. I'll include links to all of this and wherever you're watching this video, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I know we're doing this live, but I will put this video everywhere else too. So here's some of the advice that she gave me I want to share with you. Tips from a pro, from Martie Law at Steri-Clean here in Nebraska. Number one is read the labels on your disinfectants. This is I found very interesting. Like, here's an example right here of the scrubbing bubbles. And if you read the back here, it says to sanitize and deodorize, spray and let stand for 30 seconds and wipe clean. However, it says to disinfect and deodorize, spray surfaces thoroughly and let stand for 5 minutes. That's a big difference. You know, so to sanitize and disinfect is two different things. Now this here says it kills 99% of viruses and bacteria, just like a lot of the probably disinfectants you're using. But read the label. Surprisingly, sometimes it says it has to stay on the surface wet for 5 minutes before it will be as effective as it says it is. So a pretty big deal to read the labels of the disinfectants that you're using. The next thing is to create barriers between yourself and the virus. Now, here's an example of one of the things that we are like to use is we have gloves and we have masks that we'll provide to our clients as we're out showing houses. What this does is this makes sure that obviously if you don't have your skin touch any hard surfaces the virus might be on, you're not going to get it. Also, putting the mask on really doesn't protect you like from breathing it in, but it protects you from touching your face. So those kind of barriers are things that are out there, but at the same time, going to the bathroom, using paper towels, washing thoroughly is a big deal, because the next thing she says is to wash your hands thoroughly. Now, she gave me a couple of interesting things that she goes through for training to show you how thoroughly you need to wash your hands, and I'll send some video on that. It's pretty cool. Pretty revealing, but obviously wash your hands, and then of course don't touch your face, right? The virus on your hands probably isn't a big deal, but when you touch your face, it gets into the mucous membranes, whether it's your eyes, your nose, or your mouth. That's how it gets transferred. And then of course stay away from people. Don't really need to go into why that's important, but self-distancing away from these things is going to get us over this hump here. So for Team Bober, here's some of the things that we can do to help. Number one is we are still working. We understand that if you have the ability to back away from the buying or selling process, you might want to choose to do that. However, there are people out there that still need to move, people that still need to buy houses, and people still need to sell houses. So we are still available to do this. We are going to provide gloves and face masks for showings if people feel more comfortable with that. So we already are stocked up on these kind of things and the masks. So we have solutions for you if you still need to be out in the marketplace looking and buying houses. Also, stay tuned for a new paradigm that we're going to present. I'm going to give you guys in the marketplace an opportunity that's going to minimize the risk of the COVID-19 virus. Not to preview it too much, but it's going to be about selling houses online. There's some really cool stuff that you can do that takes you through the sales process, but really minimizes exposure to having people in your house and having to go to the house several times. So there's some new stuff coming out right here. Here is the information about Steri-Clean. Martie Law, her number is down here. She is someone that you want to give a call, right? She is certified. She is one of the foremost experts in Omaha for biotech cleanup and against the coronavirus. She can actually come in and clean your services, whether it's your business, your house, to ensure that everything is taken care of. She really does a great job at that. So here's our information about us. If you need more information about this, feel free to give us a holler. Of course, www.teambober.com. My email address is chris@nebraskarealty.com, and there's my phone number. So we are still out in the marketplace. We are still working because we know there is still a need for people to buy and sell houses. If you are still in that need, feel free to give us a call, and we'll give you some help. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.